MotorWeek is made possible by TireRack.com and RockAuto.com.
These are just a few of the thousands of tapes in the MotorWeek archive. All the great stories are kept right here. I tracked down some of our former reporters to find out about their favorites firsthand.
Chevrolet's El Camino is in for some competition. The Ford Motor Company and National Coach Products are entering the exclusive half-car, half-truck market with a vehicle of their own, the Durango.
So we decided to take a look at what really happens when you drink and then drive. With the help of Maryland State Police officers James Williams and Michael Cryandiris, and MotorWeek staff members Beth Nardone and Martin Peters, we conducted a drunk driving test on a course at Martin State Airport outside of Baltimore.
I know it's a show about cars, but the Hustler 50 Pace boat had 3 Lamborghini engines, and it was a total of almost 2,000 horsepower. Well, I had to go drive it. I just had to. The thing that really amazed me was, like 0 to 100, I think, was 15 seconds. But what I still remember to this day, I can almost feel it, is the way it affected my skin. It felt like my skin was gonna blow off. That was a wild ride. I don't know if I would do that one again.
Probably one of my favorites was when we did Maryland School for the Blind. And I have to tell you, when I left that day after shooting that, I remember just having this tear in my eye because these kids were amazing. The kids were so enthusiastic, and Portia was really so devoted to making this a wonderful day for the kids, and they did an amazing job with reading the directions in Braille. Just the whole concept was wonderful.
I think as a child growing up in the 80s, one of my favorite stories is the history of the Delorean and the return of the Delorean. Back to the Future is one of those movies that's just iconic, and the Delorean was one of those stories. I got to go down to Texas where they're rebuilding the cars using all the old parts.
You've always wanted to be a racer, but you've never had the chance. Well, luckily enough for me and a select group of others, someone helped make our dreams come true.
In order to experience the competition in its rawest form, MotorWeek associate producer Brian Robinson and I suited up and mixed it up with the other competitors at the U.S. Finals in Phoenix, Arizona.
Somehow or another, I came across this rocket ship car article, and I thought to myself, wow, that's a great idea, but it's an even better FYI. It was just such a unique story. The fact that these 2 brothers decided to preserve a piece of history. They had experienced time at that amusement park, along with so many other people in the area, and decided that let's just keep a little sliver of that. And not only keep it, but let's retrofit it and turn it into an experience. I thought the fact that they were able to even do it was amazing.
Now that I'm living that minivan mom life, some of my favorite MotorWeek memories include a need for speed, like the time I got to test out the track at the Porsche Experience Center in Atlanta.
Being a MotorWeek reporter allowed me to do things that I never thought I would be doing. I was constantly checking off items on my own bucket list. There was always speed and always adrenaline. One of the most fun times was hanging out with an up-and-coming Formula star, Cameron Doss, where he let me drive his open-wheeled F3 car around Summit Point in West Virginia.
My favorite MotorWeek memory was visiting the Hot Wheels headquarters in California. We got to see how Hot Wheels are created from start to finish. We also got to play with their giant test track and ride around in some Hot Wheels commemorative vehicles. I was definitely living my best childhood dream.